That moon is friggin' scary, man. Hey, what's going on, guys? LogDodZip here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Redstone video. Today, I'm going to be showing you how you can make your own floor spikes in Minecraft. Let me go ahead and take off this Zelda texture pack. Let me know what you thought of that intro, by the way, guys. I spent way too long on it. But yeah, this is going to be a cool thing that came out with the latest snapshots using armor stands that allows you to basically make floor spikes. And what you can see is actually going on down here. It is using armor stands as well as a few command blocks to constantly be teleporting these suckers up and down. And I'm going to break it down for you and show you how you can do it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, a rating is always appreciated. I want to see if we can get 800 likes for the next Redstone video. So without further ado, right over here is where we begin. Alright, so now the inventory is set up just a little bit better so I can kind of explain the magic that is the floor spikes. If I get up, see? So that is what we're doing. It's just armor stands. It's actually a very few basic commands. It should be pretty easy to follow. We're just going to set up right over here so there's no obstructions. By the way, this is a modified Zelda Adventure Mode map. If you want to check it out, the link will be in the description, as well as a link to this modified version with the stuff I added. So first of all, it's a pretty basic pattern. It's repeatable as well, so once you've seen how to make it once, you can pretty much make it again. So you're going to start out with your basic redstone and your repeaters, and this is the pattern you're going to want to follow, just as such. And then you turn it around just like that, and you're going to want to set the tick delays. You can set them really to whatever speed you want, but if you don't want the spikes going up and down too fast, you're going to want to set the delays. And of course, you can actually extend this to make the delay even longer if you so please. Now from here, I've got a few basic command blocks. This command block is going to be summoning a mob iron golem, which is the sound effect I chose to use for making the spikes go off. Now obviously in that intro I used some Zelda sounds, but this is the closest thing I could find to an actual spike, like stuff like that. It's fun to make sounds. This is actually just detecting a radius of 30 for the armor stands, and what that is doing is making all these armor stands move up and then back down. Well, I guess this other command block is going to be moving them back down, but this one moves them up. This one is actually testing for if your location is on the spike. We reset it up. So what the test for command is doing is determining if you were standing on top of the area you've designated for spikes. So as you can see, the comparator is turned off right now, but the moment I step on the spikes, it turns back on. You step back off, you turn spikes back off. You get the picture. If you want it to work, instantly and detect right away if you're on or off the spikes, you're going to need to use a redstone clock command block or fill command to constantly give it a signal. But for the sake of the video, I just did it basic. And what this is just simply leading to is the instant damage effect, which will damage you. So if I go into game mode 0 here, you'll see I'll step on it and I get hurt. That is how you dole out the instant damage. You're going to need to, if you use this command, if you use the command shown inside this example, you're going to need to make one for every single spike area you do. So that is, one hindrance that you have to worry about. But anyways, back to setting this up. So we've got our play sound golem command, and you're going to actually want to build 2 down, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. But for now, you're going to want to place that one right there. That is the mob sound. On top of that, you want to place down your armor stand moving effect. and that is what's going to move the armor stands up. Above that, which is the test for command, is again testing the damage, and then of course you'll want to place a block right here, your comparator right there, and that's going to send out that signal. And then over here, we'll put the instant damage right there, obviously. Now over here is where you're going to place your armor stands, moving them back down. And if you place it to 1.9, that is what's going to make it come out just the perfect amount. If you put it a little too low, the spikes are kind of low. If you put it any higher, you start to see more parts of the armor stand that wouldn't actually be there in terms of real spikes. And then finally, this is the last block, and this is what's going to be summoning the armor stand. So you're going to want to place this down below, which is why I told you this is where they're all going to go. So we got a leak. We sprung a leak, everybody. Come on now, you kidding me? There we go. I think that'll fix it up. So in this example, we've got a 4x2, so you would simply put down 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, you just place a redstone block, and that spawns the armor stands. And you can already see they're moving, and that's because this one over here is going off. So I'm gonna break that, and well, I'll tell you what. I guess I should fix it one more time so that they all go back down. Now, if you want to change the area of effect that these are going off, you're going to want to change the radius on this block. I set it to 30 so that it's affecting all of these. But if you want them to act as individual things, then you're going to want to set the radius down to 2 or 3. But make sure you space it properly, because then if they're too close together, each command block is going to start finicking with the rest. And I'll show you an example of that in just a little bit here. So we've placed down those armor stands, and you're going to want to do the exact same thing right over here on this side. Just place down, oh, where we go, there we are. So once again, place down your 4, place down your redstone blocks, and then suddenly you've got all your armor stands ready. Now from here, it's just a matter of powering it. And then all of a sudden, you've got your armor stands working like magic. So I think if we'll, I think it's one more down. So this is how it ends up looking. The spikes just peek through just like that. So pretty close. Closest thing we've had to spike effect so far. Again, if you want to make that delay longer, you would just extend this. And if you don't want the radius to be heavily affecting these other armor stands over here, you'll want to change the radius. I guess I'll show you an example of that right now. So let me, all right, is it this one? Oh, it's the one right below. Okay, so we'll change the radius from 30 to 3. And we'll change this one from 30 to 3 as well. So suddenly, these ones are all still getting affected. The ones over here, where the heck is it? See, they're not being moved anymore. They kind of glitched because I didn't move fast enough over there. So if anything, yeah, see, they're all being unaffected once again. If you put them too close, as I said, that's when they start getting a little bit wonky, so you gotta be careful about that. Anyways, guys, that's actually pretty much it for this redstone video. Minecraft 1.8 is just around the corner, and I have not been more excited for a Minecraft update than I have for this one. It's adding so many cool things. I cannot wait to see all of the adventure maps that are going to come out with this release. But yeah, either way, guys, that was this redstone video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, if you did, a rating is always appreciated. I want to see 800 likes for the next redstone video. But other than that, we will catch you next time. Thanks.